Christopher, y'all. We're doing a little exploring this weekend because this is our first weekend away from baby girl for what? It's been 3 months, maybe longer than that. It's been longer than 3 months.
4 months, I think.
Yeah, 4 months. I got this skillet thing. This thing is huge, y'all. Look how big this is. I got a pancake. I really wanted French toast, but he said the way he was explaining it, it was gonna be too much, and I'm trying to watch my food right now. Cole got, what is that?
Huevos avocado.
It's like California meets Southern.
Potatoes.
Semi-healthy. Got it.
Yep.
Eat halfway. Oh yeah, it's vlogging, right?
Nisha's in heaven.
I smell the chlorine.
Nisha's in heaven over here with the gym. They even got treadmills and ellipticals. Oh, and they got the yeah. This area they made very clear is a come at your own risk, clean after yourself area. You touched it, you gotta go clean it.
What?
Yep.
Where is it at?
And then we're gonna go look at the pool. We didn't show you the pool because there are kids out there and we don't want to like put people's kids on video.
It's a basic pool.
But it's basic. It's an indoor pool. You can smell the chlorine from here though. I'll tell you that. Don't touch anything else.
I can touch with my foot in the hole, my feet are covered.
Oh my God.
Okay.
We're out.
Yeah, we are. Well, you said it like you just got escaped.
We're out. We have some crepes that we've gotten. Some Caesar crepes, a dessert crepe. I'm excited about that one. But this is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's
Very delicious.
yeah. You guys see that Georgia's like full-fledged out, so
Here they are.
we're just being safe, washing our hands, using our hand sanitizer, staying 6 feet away from everybody.
That's what the sign said. Y'all, because Boo ain't got enough, okay?
She's got
My hands sweating.
a whole
itching. Y'all, they got these shoes. They try and give them away. They red tagging them. Just try and get in here. Try and get wet champs. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I'm so excited. Me and Cole have both realized we lived through our baby.
Yes.
Everything we want for ourselves, we just get it.
Yes. Yes, pretty much.
That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, because I'm like, I sure would like some of them cute little feelers, but they ain't gonna look good on me, so I'm gonna put them on my girl.
I'm gonna show y'all the feet I was talking about. She's talking about those shoes. These are the shoes.
I don't like the way these look. I like the other. I wanted white. I wanted all white. But ain't nobody got no all white. And then we saw some yellow ones. I'm thinking about getting, but
You don't want those?
I don't like that color. I don't like the material of it either.
I think it's denim.
It is.
I guess.
So we're glad you guys got to spend the day with us.
Yes. Woo, y'all, we needed it. 4 months. We have been inseparable. Inseparable for 4 months. Just the 3 of us. Yeah, we just needed some mommy time.
Yeah, I'm sure most of you, if you have children, you understand that.
Yes. You understand.
Yeah, we are also going to just end out talking about everything that's going on right now. It's been going on for a while if you deal with these things, but some people don't have these problems, so they don't realize that these things are going on. Yeah. So why don't you talk a little bit about, from your standpoint, because you are African American.
Yes, I know. We're basically just talking about the protests that are going on. Hopefully I have this uploaded in time. Today is, what's today?
Today's June 5th?
June 4th? Oh God. Hold on, guys. Today is June 6th. So hopefully I have this up by next week or so. So give you a timeline of what's going on. It's been this is the second weekend of the protest, and we came down to Atlanta. We're actually we're not in Metro Atlanta. We're just on the outside of it, just like to get a feel of what's going on. We didn't want to physically put ourselves into the actual marching of the protest.
Not this time.
Yeah, just not this time. Just because we have a daughter.
That's not the only reason. It's a big reason, but it's not the only reason. There's still a pandemic going on, so. We have to think about our child, even though every bone in my body wants to be out there. I just have to not be selfish and think about my daughter.
Yes, but with the protesting going on, and we noticed that, it's spread out across all 50 states. It's going across the world. It's hit countries. Yeah, it's gonna hit countries like Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Africa. Like it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's
all kinds of
it's even moved out from the metro cities down to the small towns. Like I know my hometown did one today.
My hometown did one earlier this week.
So like this is a big movement going on, and like we really want to be as much as possible, but in a way where we feel comfortable contributing to this movement.
Yeah, and I think that's important that not only do people realize that everyone can't contribute the same way and share the same way. I personally have had a hard time not understanding why people can be silent during this time. But God has been working with me on that, and I've just had to understand, like, everybody has to contribute and express themselves in the way that they can. And I know that silence is deadly, but at least they are not spewing out the hateful things that have come from some of our family and friends.
Yes.
That are no longer in our timelines.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can say that.
Pretty much. So like, this is one of our platforms. YouTube is one of our major platform that we use to like push our personal life out into the world and share with you guys, so you guys can relate and maybe get information from us as well.
Help others learn and grow. I know there's a lot of people that do not understand the protests, and especially when they turn into riots and looting. And I think that we should touch base on that a little bit and kind of just give a little bit of, we don't condone violence, we don't condone looting and rioting, but can you kind of like explain a little bit as to why those things possibly happen?
It's out of anger. Like, it's like you see it everywhere. Everybody, they're tired. Like, it's to the point where
it's over 400 years of oppression.
Yeah, I mean, or I guess before this, you got numb to it, and then like out of nowhere, like it erupted. Like, people are tired. Like,
not only is everyone tired
and
angry from quarantine, but then you have all of these deaths happen. Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, like there's so many, but just like the recent things, it just kind of like boiled everything over, I think. And a lot of stuff that is being shared in the media is not the truth, and they're not sharing things fully.
Me and Cole talked about it. We urge you guys to like follow the people that are in the protests,
that are actually there.
They're physically there. Like, we urge you to somewhere on your social media, find out who's actually physically in the marches or down there in the area, or what they say is going on, because everybody has a phone, everybody has a camera. Like, they're doing lives. Like, you can see what's going on. That's the main reason a lot of these cops are getting caught anyway, is from people's cell phone. Like, people walk around telling the truth, and the media will somehow flip it to something else. But please, we really urge you, like, when it comes down to these protesting and who's saying what and how the story's getting told, please look into the people that are actually down there doing it. Like,
yes, because sadly there are a lot of, oh, you know, these people are saying that they want to be treated equal and their freedom and all of this stuff, but they're rioting and they're looting, and a lot of it has been random white people going out and starting the riots and stuff. And also there have been video footage of police officers rioting and looting themselves. Yeah. And then there's even people on the front line where they are peaceful protesting. They get down on their knees and the police start shooting them and gassing them. So there's just a lot of information out there that if you do not understand what's happening, you really just need to dive out there and learn and, you know, find out information for yourself.
Yes.
I mean, that's the biggest thing.
Look at finding information for yourself. I mean, Cole's on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, like, I mean, you name a social platform and it is on there. And all social platforms have a way of going live some type of way. So, like, it is everywhere. So I urge you guys to, like, actually check into those types of outlets to get your information.
And ways that you guys can help. Hopefully I can get her the information more so she can put it at the end of the video, where there's like texting options for you to sign bills and things like that, and then donation options. You can donate to Black Lives Matter, you can donate to certain GoFundMes, or you can even donate to help get the protesters out of jail. So there's a lot of things out there. Using your voice, because I've had a lot of white friends that have told me that they just felt like it wasn't their time to speak and that they didn't need to say anything. They don't have a right to say anything. Yeah. And I understand that. I really do, but this time is not a time to be silent. And even if you just find someone that is your friend of color that has shared their own words and you just share that, that would be a bigger blessing to the movement than anything, instead of just not saying anything at all.
Or sending personal messages. I've seen a few friends that share the personal message, like, of course they leave the person anonymous in it, but like, there's been a few times that people are personally messaging people, letting them know, hey, I stand with you, I back you, I support you, and that's enough. Like, long as
you're reaching out
and someone knows that, like, you're backing them. Like,
we have a couple friends that reached out and just said, you know, like, hey, I'm with you. I want you to know that I stand behind you. You know, I may not have shared anything personally yet, but I just want you to know that I'm here. And that just speaks volumes, and, you know, lets us feel the support, lets us know that you guys are with us, because it has been a rough couple of weeks.
Rough. And it's only just starting, you guys. Like, trust and believe, like, it's not dying down anytime soon. This is something that's been needing to happen for a long time, and it's finally happened. So I don't see it dying down. I just see this as a revolution. As a revolution. Like, and it's crazy, like, you read about things like this in history books and stuff, and like you can't, you know, okay, it's history, like, they did this, no, they did this before, but to actually see it happening during your time, and like how the movement's going and everything, I mean, it's very overwhelming. It is, and you want to be on the right side of history, and you want to help be that force that helps get justice when things are happening that should not be happening. You all know that we are very religious, and we believe that, you know, God is working in this time, and this is going to be helping us get into a new season, and we just want to stay focused on that. But we also believe that God gives you abilities for you to go out and get things, and not just sit back and wait on someone to do them. So we truly believe that this time being taken over by enough is enough, let's get out there, let's do things, is being led by God. So absolutely. So It's all about the future now. Like MLK did his whole thing. It was all his kid was his motivation and force, and it seems to be
our children and future is
children,
our force as well.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's everybody wants better for their kids, and this is exactly what we're pushing for. So,
and I just want to say, because we have family or friends that, well, not necessarily her, but me. You may have distant family or friends that you may have to stand up to and have those uncomfortable conversations with, and you may get upset and you may cry and you may be angry and you may not understand how they just don't understand what's going on and why it needs to be better. And I just want to tell you not to give up and keep fighting that fight and keep going. And you may see that at this moment they're not changing or they're not gonna change, but it's helping you to learn and grow, and you're changing yourself in the way that you're going to put things out into the future. So
speak it. We're all prophets. Speak it and watch it manifest.
Yeah.
Good things are coming. Better things are coming. So get ready, guys. Get ready.
I did want to say we're in the hotel, so we had to cover up the art. In case you guys didn't know, you can be copyrighted
For
artwork in the background. So we just wanted to make sure to cover that up. So just in case somebody tries to say we stole it.
Right.
But been trying to stay strong for you guys, not get too emotional. I know that it's good to see some emotion and be real with you guys, and we want to be as real as I mean, we're always real, so
we just want to be as transparent as possible. That's the whole point of our channel. Like we're not gonna sit here and upload things that's not happening. Like we're not gonna ignore what's happening in the world. Like we want you guys to know what's going on in our life, and this is what's going on.
One more thing I do want to touch on is the actual Black Lives Matter, because I know a lot of people don't understand that, especially for some reason it seems like Christians really have a hard time understanding that. And I just kind of want to say, don't rebuttal that. Don't say, but all lives matter, or anything like that. We all know that all lives matter. We all may know a cop or someone in the military or things like that. And of course, all of their lives matter. Every human life matters. We're not saying that. When we say Black Lives Matter, it doesn't mean that everybody else doesn't matter. It's
actually saying Black Lives Matter too, but
yeah,
no two on it. It's just Black Lives Matter also. Like Black Lives Matter. Right?
Yeah, because all lives cannot matter until Black Lives Matter. And honestly, it doesn't just go for Black lives. It's people of color and minorities in general. It's been a long fight with all kinds of minorities, people of color, to be seen as valuable in this country, and it is long overdue. And this is just the fight that's happening right now. So some things that you could kind of say is like, we've seen the instance where they're like, well, if this house is on fire, you're not gonna go put all the other houses like water on them because they're not in need right now. So this house is on fire, this is where I'm putting the water. And what was the other example?
Another example was, I can't remember. We've been filtering so much content on social media.
Yeah, honestly, we've been
consuming so much.
Consuming, and I have been trying to be that person that's educating as well, because your Black friends, your people of color friends, like, they don't owe anybody any explanations, and they shouldn't have to explain things or tell people things. Like, we can all educate, but at this time, like, your Black friends, your people of color friends, like, everybody's hurting, and it's not their time to focus on trying to explain to you why their lives matter, why this is a fight, why this is important. So I just want to say that, of course, we are always open. We will not judge you. If you need to talk to us and try to get more information, we would be happy to help you with that, because knowledge is power, and if you're willing to learn and grow from it, then we are willing to try to help you with that. So
Absolutely.
that's all I want to say. That's all. I think so. There may be like tons more. I mean, we're filtering. It's a lot. You're filtering down into like 15 minutes, so just to try to get. I mean, we don't want to bore you, like, you know, we don't want to overdo you guys, but it's just been a big emotional roller coaster the past couple of weeks, and we feel like this little getaway together is kind of like help us talk about things that we hadn't been able to talk about around Pella, just because you guys know having a toddler is like, you can't talk. I mean, and by the time we all go to sleep, we're all asleep, so there's no like staying up late to talk to each other really. So it's just been nice to regroup with each other. You know, I make sure she's okay, she makes sure I'm okay, and, you know, just keep going forward.
That's right.
So please do that for yourself as well.
Yes, it's perfectly fine to reboot, rest. You're gonna need rest to keep the charge going. Like, you don't have to be going in all day, every day. Like, please recharge, reboot, and keep fighting.
Yes. Yep.
All right. And always remember, guys, we love you.
We love you.
We love each and every one of you. Thank you guys for subscribing to our channel. Remember, we're trying to hit 100K this year. 100K. So if you haven't already, push the subscribe button, and then you go tell a friend, and then tell another friend, and tell more friends. Okay?
Yeah, tell everybody. Because
tell
if
everybody.
you're gonna like us, they're gonna like us.
Tell everybody. Tell everybody. Until next time. Be blessed.
Be kind.
Be
make
kind.
a difference.
Be kind. Oh, God. Be kind. Be kind.
Be kind.
Be blessed.
Be kind.
Make a difference.